Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Title Town, some call it, a moniker that many claim. But this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hurricanes will get us started with the opening kickoff. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A first down for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Milroe coming after it. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man, everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, shoot up yards, getting a big play down the field.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Trying to find his man on first down. That's caught. It's Henderson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that.
It wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Escapes trouble. That's a 5. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Going for 6. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Hey, you come out early in the game. You're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. You know, you open a game like that, and it sends a message. You might want to take him away, but you're not going to.
You ain't going to. My guy is better than yours. And guess what? I know you know he's good, but we're still going to throw him the football no matter what you do. This offense is confident in his ability, and this is why. He makes big plays and starts the game off with a big play.
Now improvising. The quarterback scrambled around with the defense, able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Come on now. Oh, my. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one to get you those NIL deals. Everything happens to your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now about this lower intestinal fortitude. 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Finds him out of the backfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance...
Touchdown, King! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he puts through the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes that Alabama offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then the defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page. And they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Looking to take a shot. Snatches it up. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. First down to start the drive after the break. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. To the air, it's Milroe. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Gets rid of it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? The defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense.
Open runway ahead. Pass attack. And he got away. The names that built this program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Horton, Kosar, Testaverde. And it is with reverence, respect, and excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash. One team hoping to make a giant statement. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Hurricanes will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. First down here for the offense. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. To the air, it's Howard. Looking to scramble. Oh, he's going to go up top. Makes the grab on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. On the move at the 30. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Let's see how successful they'll be on first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tate.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Henderson.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in the gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to go.
Wants to throw on third down. Got it set up on the outside. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Offense getting set for first down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Back to pass, it's Ward. Quickly complete. At 45 on its way. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. You get a guy who can do that on the outside, and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them.
Headed to the end zone. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
This guy is he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards
brings it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
He wants to pass it on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw. You've got these defenders there. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Howard. Looking for an open area to his left. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Does this head coach not believe in punting? Does he think punting's against the rules?
On fourth down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Comes out throwing on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. Steps away. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires into traffic and picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes, a program that has been built on flash, excitement, swagger, even once a goal turnover chain. But the fundamentals of this program, substance. We'll have plenty of substance and swagger from the Canes today. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to pass, it's Ward. They're trying to get to it. Going to try to get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with the...
And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. The 30. The 20. He'll go out of bounds at the 4-yard line, and he almost had a pick six.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
They'll go to the air. Moving out of the pocket. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. Alabama quickly back to the line. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He's going to bring it out from deep. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drop.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Ward. They're bringing heat. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on for to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field.
Off he goes. He's inside the 40. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line on the edge is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Restrepo. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking.
And the defense got him at the 27. The Canes want to move quickly.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Oh, it looks like the offense was able to recover it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up, just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense. And now it's fourth down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Touchdown, Hurricane! Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football, because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Line getting set on second down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. And you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Milrow. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he could not get loose on the run.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Paul, I bet you would love being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good.
Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, King. On to attempt to try. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to buy time. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. And the Canes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up, or you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physically by this defense.
Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. Got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
He'll take a deep shot here. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Alabama pushing the tempo. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Unloads it downfield. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge game. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to get one down to the 15. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12.
A lot of times the defense is focused in the middle, right? Bring more big bodies in the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speedster the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback is trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. To the air, it's Ward. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He's got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. That kind of play is just vintage Hurricane receiver play.
I mean, big-time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speedsters down in the state of Florida, it's not a hard job.
Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
defense were always trying to get some tips, you know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops the throw. He'll pull it down. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
After the misfire, now on second down. Trying to get to it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Looking for a man, it's Ward. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll throw it on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip for the house. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Getting some heat. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to fire on second down. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bama!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get...
Fires and picked off. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and move the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a dub.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Third and goal coming up here. Wants to throw. It's Ward. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat the clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes that Alabama offense. Going up top on first down. Working on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
On second down, he's looking downfield. And the quarterback will be slung down back to the 43.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback.
And that pass intercepted.